What's good, y'all? You back with Streets, freestyle cooking with Streets. Thanks for tuning in. Like always, hope everybody out there staying safe and healthy. Of course, you already know what it is. Got another great video to share with y'all. If you're new to the channel, welcome. You know I always appreciate when you come through to check me out. If this is your first time on the channel, please hit that subscribe, like, share, and hit that notification bell for more great videos, y'all. You feel me? I just love to share them. Alright, so let's get it in. So today, we doing some chicken breast, y'all. We doing some chicken breast and sausage. And you know how we doing these? Sous vide, y'all. That's right, sous vide chicken breast and sausage. What? And we gonna make some roasted potatoes. A nice homey meal, but we going sous vide, y'all. We're gonna get it in, man. So hopefully y'all seen some of my other videos with me using the sous vide cooker. But if you haven't, basically the sous vide cooker helps us cook our food to the right temperature. You feel me? In a hot water bath. Okay? So you should look up one of my other videos where I do the sous vide cooking. I did other recipes, or just stick with this video and see how it go down. You feel me? Let's do it. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and make rub for our chicken breast. All right. And basically, you know, I'm just combining some seasonings to make my own kind of rub. You can kind of season your chicken any way you want, or you can just do salt and pepper, all right? Or you can follow this recipe and try my rub, okay? So first, I'm going to add a teaspoon of my sea salt and Mediterranean mix. There we go, right there. It's a special sea salt. You can get this online if you can see it. I don't know if you can see, but you can get it online, order it online, different kind of salts, you know what I mean? If not, you could just use regular salt. Next, I'm going to do a teaspoon black pepper. Next, I'm going to do a teaspoon cumin. Next, I'm going to do a teaspoon of my harissa seasoning. Next, I'm going to add a teaspoon of tarragon. Next, I'm going to add a teaspoon of marjoram. Teaspoon of mustard seed powder. Next, teaspoon of garlic powder. Next, a teaspoon of onion powder. Next, I'm gonna put a teaspoon of smoked paprika. And next, I'm going to add a teaspoon of some cayenne pepper. Now that I got all my seasonings in the bowl, go ahead and give it a good mix all together, y'all. Oh, you know what? And I'm going to add one more thing. I'm going to add a little bit of brown sugar. Oh, yeah. Like I said, y'all can try this rub and use it on anything. We're using it on a chicken, y'all. Alright, so go ahead and get this stirred on up. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is get my chicken. Get some olive oil on there. Rub it up real good. Once I got my chicken rubbed up real good, and I got some nice thick slices of breast, I'm going to go ahead and add my rub. Get my rub all up in there, y'all. Now, once you got your rub in, now mind you, when we sous vide these breasts, it's going to enhance the flavor. So you don't need to over season your chicken. So I'm being kind of generous with my rub because I got, you see how big these breasts are. They really nice, big, thick slices. So if your breasts are a little thinner to this, you would use less seasoning and so forth, okay? Because once you vacuum seal it in the bag, it's going to trap everything in there. So all that flavor is just going to come to right to the surface. Like it's going to infuse into your chicken. It's going to be super crazy. That's why I love the sous vide flow. Alright. Alright. I done went ahead and vacuum sealed my chicken and my sausage up. Okay. I did add some of my seasoning to my sausage. You know, give it a little bit of extra flavor. Okay. I added some lemon and some rosemary to my chicken. You know what I mean? So we ready to get the pot rolling, get our sous vide in, keep this thing going, y'all. Let's do it. Okay, got my pot ready, got my sous vide cooker in the pot. Now what the cooker is doing is, I got my temp set to 149. That's going to cook our chicken through perfectly like I want it. Juicy, tender, not stringy, you know what I mean? Soft, nice, juicy chicken, y'all. Perfect chicken breast. Alright? So, got it set at the temp. So, right now, the water, once the water gets to temp, I'm going to go ahead, put my bags of chicken in. I'm going to also add the sausage in. The sausage only takes about 45 minutes. We're going to probably have the chickens in this bath for about 2 hours. So, you can go from like an hour and a half minimum to 4 hours. Okay? Anything after 4 hours, put it this way, you'll mess your chicken up. You won't overcook it, but the texture, it'll start to get mushy. Alright? But you won't overcook your meat. It'll get to the perfect temperature, and you can leave it in the bath. So if you're doing something, you know what I mean, you need a little bit of extra time. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't go over 4 hours. An hour and a half, you can take it out then. But I'm going to leave it because I got some nice thick pieces. So I'm going to leave it in about 2 hours. Okay? 2 hours and some change. Finally, the sous vide cooker is up to temp. We got it at 149 chilling. Let's go ahead and get our chicken in, y'all. Oh yeah. I'm going to go ahead and just clip it right on to my pan. Alright, make sure it's fully submerged in there, y'all. And also, you know, you want to make sure your cooker, your pot is on a good, a safe surface. Like I got it on my board, which is heat resistant, so we're good to go. Go ahead. And I also get my sausage in there also, y'all. And there we go. Get the clip on there. And there we go, y'all. We're going to let that go for 2 hours. Alright? Like I said, the sausage only needs 45 minutes, but as long as I don't let it go past a couple of hours, it'll stay at the perfect temp on the inside. The chicken will stay at perfect temp on the inside. You can't burn it. You can't overcook it. You can't undercook it. It's going to stay at this temperature. Alright? So go ahead, do what you want to do. Get your sides ready at this point. And just, turn the game on. Do whatever you want to do. Come back and holler in 2 hours. Alright? Let's do it. Okay, now my chicken has come to temp and my sausage has come to temp. But like I told y'all before, you can't overcook your food. So I just moved it to the side and I'm going to let it sit in there and hold at that temp while we go ahead and do our roasted potatoes. Alright? So I done already cut up some potatoes. I boiled them for about 10 minutes just to make the roasting processing faster. Okay, you preheat your oven to 400. Now we're going to get to season our potatoes, alright? So, got me some olive oil here. Pour me some olive oil in there. Boom. Alright. Also going to add some salt. And this is, this is like for like 4 russet potatoes that I just cut up. Depending on how much, like I always say, depending on how much you're cooking, who you cooking for, how many people you cooking for, you would adjust the ingredients as so. This is just maybe about a teaspoon and a quarter teaspoon of pepper and about maybe 3 tablespoons of oil. Also add some Parmesan, some grated Parmesan cheese. Also, I made my own little homemade Italian seasoning. If you got some Italian seasoning, add that. Alright. Go ahead and mix this up. Should be enough. Maybe add a little bit more cheese. Just to make it a little bit cheesier, y'all. But you don't want to put too much cheese where it soaks up all your olive oil. Alright, a little bit more seasoning. Alright, here we go. Alright, now I want to go ahead and get my potatoes up in there and get them coated all up. In the mix. Alright. And I already got my roasting pan ready to go, greased up. Oven on 400, ready to go. Alright. Go ahead and get my pan. Get my potatoes in there. There we go. There we go. Got our potatoes up in the pan. Now you want to go ahead, put this in the oven for 15 minutes. So while this is in the oven cooking, we're going to take our chicken out, get our sausages out the hot bath, get it seared up. We almost there, y'all. Alright, got my chicken up out the hot water bath. Time to get it cut on open, y'all. Got it out the vacuum sealed bags. Look at that, y'all. Perfectly cooked on the inside, y'all. Nice and juicy. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to put a nice little sear on the sausage and the chicken. Now at this point, if you don't like the sear, you can go ahead, let this rest, and go ahead and cut it up, eat it. It's ready to go. It's fully cooked, ready to go. But I'm going to put a little sear on it just to get a little nice little crust on it. Then we're going to get ready to plate this up, y'all. The moment of truth is coming. Here we go. Got my pan nice and hot. Got me some oil up in there. Let's get our breast up in there, y'all. There we go, y'all. I just want to go ahead and give it a nice, just a few minutes on each side, like 3 minutes on each side, 3 to 4 minutes. And just give it a nice little crust. I mean, it already has a little bit of color from my seasoning. You know what I'm saying? But I want that nice little crust on it too. Now, because you can see I did one flip. And you see that nice little crust I got going on? That's what you want, y'all. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, finish my other breast. I'm going to also get the sausage up here, and then get it on a plate the rest, y'all. So we can go ahead and cut into this breast so you can see how juicy this breast came out to be. Let's do it! Here we go. Got our breast up on the plate. Got our sausage up in the pan. Now I'm going to go ahead and let that rest for 10 minutes. Then we're going to get this plated on up, y'all. My potatoes are ready. Let's go. Alright, we done let our food rest for a minute. Let's get this cutting it in, y'all. Alright, I'm going to start with my sausage. Look at that, y'all. Look at that nice, juicy. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect, y'all. Sous vide. How juicy. You see them juices? Just look at that. Squeezing the juices right out. Nice, tender turkey kielbasa, y'all. Next, let's get one of our breasts up on the board. Let's get the cutting into this, y'all. Ooh, look at that. Perfect doneness, y'all. Juicy. Oh, yeah. Tender, as you can see. Oh, yeah, y'all. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to finish cutting this on up. And we're going to get this plated on up, y'all. Let's do it! There we go, y'all. Ready to eat. Had some melted butter with some parsley. Drizzled it over top of my sausage, my potatoes, and my chicken. But you know, you can top it off however you want. You know, however you like, y'all. You know, hot sauce. You know, I probably hit mine off with some sriracha, get it nice and hot, spicy. But a real quick, easy meal, y'all. Definitely fill y'all up. Y'all got to try it. You feel me? So, please subscribe, like, share, hit that notification bell to keep up with the latest videos. Comment, let me know what y'all think. If y'all want me to try something, you know, let me know what's good. Alright? Thanks for watching. And y'all know how I do. Holla.